What's up, YouTube? Shawn DaGamer here, and I want to give you guys my WWE Clash of Champions review, or not review, my predictions for the show, actually, if I can actually pull up the damn card, but it keeps messing with me. I just want the show. I just want to see what's on the card, even though I think I know what's on the card. I want to make sure I get all of it. Every belt will be online, yada yada yada. Okay, this is all I need to see. I just need to see champions, and I know they're contenders. Let's start off with the Rusev-Reigns match for the United States title. Rusev is my hitter. I promise you, I love me some Rusev and Lana. They are a great tandem. Rusev is just, ever since leaving the League of Nations, which he should have never been in the first place, he had an ankle injury because, you know, at one point he wasn't wearing shoes. So Rusev has got his stuff together, and he's back on that monster path that he was on before he got derailed by John Cena at WrestleMania a few years ago. But ever since he has his United States title back, he's been great. Roman Reigns, I am a fan. I need to go get me a Roman Reigns shirt. Yes, I said it, because Roman Reigns, no matter what you guys say about him, he's polarizing to you guys. To me, he's just a good worker. He shut up like I wanted him to, and now he just punches people in the mouth and spears people, and, you know, he's taking his quote-unquote punishment like a man, and I respect him for that. So Reigns versus Rusev, Clash of Champions. Sorry, buddy, but your punishment needs to continue a little bit longer, and let Rusev ride this train out for another few months as champion. Next thing, we have the women's title being contested in a triple threat match, not elimination, but just a triple threat match. You have Bayley, Sasha, and Charlotte. To be completely honest, take out Becky Lynch, put in Bayley, and change up the Becky Lynch dynamic with Bayley, and you're going to get the same match you had at WrestleMania, probably a little bit better, because Charlotte and Sasha Banks are a little bit more experienced now when it comes to these pay-per-views, and Bayley is just good. So I'm just expecting a WrestleMania rematch from these three girls. Not saying it in a bad way, it's just the fact I would have rather seen one-on-one Bayley or Charlotte, Sasha, Bayley one-on-one. I just would have rather seen one-on-one match, to be honest. When it comes to my women, I know what SmackDown is doing. They're trying to establish all their stars as top stars, you know, and making them all fight for it. That makes sense. What they're doing here is just shoving Bayley into the spotlight because of, I don't know, the loss of Paige, or they thought Sasha Banks' injury was a little bit more serious than they thought it was. But whatever. Point is, I don't want the Queen to lose her title right now. Charlotte and Becky Lynch are my two out of the four horsewomen, and then you can go put the other two in any order you want. They are all four great competitors. I love Becky Lynch's attitude, and I love the way Charlotte works in the ring and the way she carries herself. I'm not going to say anything else about the other two, because I was told if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Not saying that I want to say anything rude. It's just I don't want to give reasons why I don't like them, but because I can give 1,000 reasons why I do like Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks. But I just want to keep this video short. And then we have TJ Perkins. Well, I don't want to get to that just yet. And then kickoff matches, we have Alicia Fox and Nia Jax. Why is Nia Jax on the kickoff? Nia Jax is going to destroy Foxy. Sami Zayn versus Chris Jericho. That's going to be an amazing match. I want to give it to Zayn. Jericho is just amazing at what he does right now. And then you have Sheamus versus Cesaro, which should be on the kickoff show. No offense, I have loved the last 6, or actually the last 10 matches they've had together. These two work really, really well together, just beating the shit out of each other. Sorry, Google. But I'm glad this is the last match of the best of 7. And then I have to go watch on Lucha Underground the best of 5 now, even though I know Lucha Underground was pre-taped months in advance. So I can't blame them. Who wins this? I would love to see the shocking video over the shocking victory for Sheamus getting 3-4 over Cesaro. But who's the champion? Kevin Owens. I don't see Kevin Owens losing to Seth Rollins tonight. Spoilers. So Cesaro versus Kevin Owens for the Universal title will happen. I think I just spoiled 2 matches. We can go ahead and talk about the Universal title match because I want to talk about the Cruiserweight title match last anyways. So the Universal title, Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens. This is going to be one hell of a match between these two. Kevin Owens is smart enough. Oh, I'm not going to say that. Not going to say that. There won't be any injuries to take place in this match. Kevin, I almost said it again. These two are going to work a very good match, very safe match, but not too safe. It's going to be very stiff. Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins has probably worked each other a few times on the independent scene. I'm pretty sure they were in Ring of Honor around the same time, so I'd be completely surprised if these two have not had a match before. Hell, I would be surprised if they had a match on Raw before. So we're or SmackDown. This match is going to be really, really good. Is it going to be the match of the night? Maybe. If TJ Perkins and Brian Kendricks don't steal the show, I was saying on Twitter right before this, the Fatal 4-Way happened on Raw, or during the match, I said probably going to be Brian Kendricks because it's pay-per-view experience. If they wanted to go for the rematch, they can do that, or you can go with the crowd pleasing factor and put Cedric Alexander in there. But I knew they were going to put Brian Kendricks in there just because of championship and pay-per-view match potential. Like I was saying, when it happened, you have somebody who has been in TLC matches, pay-per-views. He's been champion. So Brian Kendricks is just a perfect safe choice for TJ Perkins' first title defense. Is he going to lose the belt to Kendricks? Absolutely not. Does WWE owe me royalty checks for making their belt perfectly purple like I made mine? Yes, they do. It's early in the morning when I record this, so I'm sorry if I'm stuttering a lot. But if you go check my Instagram, linked in the description below, so a shameless plug. A few weeks ago, I painted my women's title purple because I figured they were going to do it sooner or later. And I just wanted to prove that they watch my shit. So the Cruiserweight belt is very, very gorgeous, very pretty. TJ Perkins versus Brian Kendricks is what we're really here talking about, and not my gripes with WWE stealing all my juice. Anyways, TJ Perkins, I think he's pretty much a 20-year vet at this point. People say 18, round it up. So great. I've been watching TJ Perkins like on and off on the indie scene for years now. Somebody you always hear about, like you always heard about Gargano. How you always heard about even Tyler Black back then, Kevin Steen, Jack Evans, or PJ Black. There are certain people that you always, Kota Ibushi, Zack Sabre Jr., Noam Dar. There's just a handful of people over the past 5 or 6 years that you always heard about. Even the Kevin Owens to some degree, and now we got AJ Styles, Shinsuke, Joe, Bobby. There's just a handful of people that you always hear about if you're an indie wrestling fan, and TJ Perkins is one of those names that has just happened to be plucked and now put in championship dominance on the main roster on Raw. How do I feel about the Cruiserweights on Raw? I feel like the Cruiserweights should have been on SmackDown. Leave all the women on Raw. Put all the Cruiserweights on SmackDown. There should not be a Cruiserweight on SmackDown at this point because they're still like floating from NXT to Raw. They haven't really figured out the whole Cruiserweight scene yet, from what it feels like, because you have people like Drew Gulak, Noam Dar, even Cedric Alexander debuted on NXT. Kota Ibushi was down there, even though Kota has not signed a contract, so I expect him to be down in NXT making one-off appearances along with Zack Sabre Jr. every now and then. I'm just worried about the Cruiserweights on Raw. I don't want them to get lost in the shuffle so soon. I didn't like their introduction by Mick Foley. I just hope they don't get toned down. This week we got a whole bunch of strong, stiff kicks and things like that. But one thing I've noticed, I have not seen Cedric do his brain buster into the front. The brain buster, they kick out and then he just kicks him right in the face. I haven't seen him do that yet. I hope they let him do that. It's just a great looking move, period, because the look on his face, he gives so much emotion while he's in the ring. So it'll be very, very disappointing if he doesn't get to keep that move. We've been talking for about 10 minutes. We've already gone over the card. Let me go back over it one more time in quick fashion for you guys. Jax over Fox, Zayn over Jericho, Perkins over Kendricks, Cesaro over Sheamus. Oh, we didn't talk about the New Day. We're not going to talk about the New Day and Gallows because that match right there is just... we're not going to talk about that. I don't care. I don't care at this point. If this was the club when they first came and they first gave them the Magic Killers so many months ago, I would definitely have them penciled in to win. But they keep talking about the reign of the New Day, and they already beat London and Kendrick's reign. So are they gonna beat that other reign? I think they're not too far away from it. If Gallows and Anderson win, kudos to them. If they don't, kudos to the New Day. There are certain elements about the New Day that I like. I love the New Day as individuals. I love Xavier Woods. Up, Up, Down, Down. Go check that out. I love Kofi Kingston. He's just an amazing talent. And Big E is just funny. Big E is just pure talent. So together, it was great at first. And I think it's just growing old, growing stale. Either make them heels again or take them off TV for a little while if you want to keep them together. I don't know how I went off on that little tangent after I just said I wasn't. And then you have the women's match. Like I said, Charlotte's going to win that match. Respect probably a more polished version of the match, especially with Sasha hurting herself and things like that lately. Just expect this match to be a more clean, polished version of the triple threat from WrestleMania. Reigns versus Rusev. Rusev should keep his title. And then for the coup de grace, see what I did there? The Universal title, Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins. Mr. Steen will walk out still WWE champion by hook or by crook. I have to say it like that. Shenanigans may take place. The world may never know. My voice hurts now, so if you want to follow me on anything other than YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch, all linked in the description down below. If you have not already, please hit that follow. No, wait, this is not Twitch. Please hit that subscribe button. Share this video out with your friends so they can also get in on the discussion, and liking always shows your support. With all that being said, I am Shawn DaGamer, and I am out of here.